You are only 10 seconds away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Entertaining the people, enjoying the nature, or randomly looking into the wild. A manager's job is fun, but even a manager needs some time off.
Doesn't it look beautiful here? Isn't this a place you would like to take your children to for a holiday? I've run this park for as long as I can remember. I built the first houses around here. I saw the first visitors coming to my park. It was hard work, but it paid off very well. Emerald Forest is a beautiful park. It's painful to say goodbye to this place, but I have other plans with my time and my money. Therefore, I ask you to take over my job. I'm sure you will work as hard as I did. Okay, well, welcome in my living room. We're now at the Emerald Forest living house of mine, and it's just near the reception, so if you want to come by, just walk in. But I want to show you my new gadget. It's really great because if I push on this button, I can see the whole park. Here is Emerald Forest, a beautiful place with lots of facilities. But we're not the only ones who want to attract visitors. Here are your competitors. You really should keep your competitors in mind. For example, if you want to focus on families as a target group, what can you do to get those people to your park? As you can imagine, Emerald Forest isn't the only park that might want to change things around. The competition might pull your customers away with discounts, or with better bungalows, a bigger swimming pool, and so on and so forth. Without visitors, you will go bankrupt. Keep in mind, there are other competitors out there. Well, it's really hard business, but you can make my park work. I made a little film about my park. Maybe you like it. Let's look for the channel.
Welcome to New York City Fashion Week! Yay!
That wasn't me.
Hello.
Oh, game shows. They are fun.
Hej, vet du?
Niklas?
Hej Niklas, vad har du för svar till mig?
Ooh, change the channel. There it is. That's me. Welcome again at the Emerald Forest. This is the reception. This is where the guests come in when they arrive here. And why don't we check in already? Well, as you can see, our bungalows are a little bit old-fashioned, but my family bought this bungalow in the early 80s, and well, maybe we need some investments around here, but I don't have any energy more left. So maybe you can think about something?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are all taking part in the management game. You are playing a game, but you need to act as if it were your own company. If you have some ideas to make the game even more realistic, include those as well. Try and take risks to increase the chances of success. That means be creative with rules and try and find the boundaries of the game. Maybe you will want to cooperate with other teams, but bear in mind that in the end they are your competitors. Extremely important is that you remember you are working with people. So create the nicest working environment possible. As satisfaction of your staff increases, so will the satisfaction of your guests. And in a service-orientated industry, that's what it's all about. But even after taking care of your guests, unexpected events still can happen. So be prepared for the unexpected. But not all things you experience are beyond your control. The market will show you the trends. If you can anticipate the market, you will make a lot of money. Now you should have a good idea about the outline of the game. To help you, I have some more information. Try to be consistent in your decision making. If questions arise, please contact one of your coaches. And the most important rule of the game, and don't ever, ever forget this, don't miss the deadlines. This is the customer. He has a lot of choices, but little time. He has to decide. But because the decision is so hard, the reservations come in later and later.
But Anne, once the customer is in the park, it's hard to keep him satisfied.
You're right, Frank. Nowadays, tourists have more and more specific requirements. For example, they want a fireplace, a flat-screen TV, a tennis court, a swimming pool, and so on. But with all that, some of them are still not satisfied, and the loyalty rate is very low. So, from those 10, only 1 will come back next year. 7 of those may actually come back in the coming 10 years, and the remaining 2 will never come back. Hey Frank, do you know how you made your hard-earned money?
Of course I know. I made all my money with my bungalows.
No, Frank. Bungalows make up only 80% of the income. The other 20% comes from shopping, restaurants and other special features. Then you probably won't know either how your costs were divided.
Yeah, Anne, I think you're right on that one.
Let's take a look at this circle. This part is your fixed costs, like depreciation and interest. The other part is the variable costs, like heating, cleaning and electricity. A loyal staff will lead to loyal customers. But it's hard to find loyal staff. Am I right, Frank?
That's so true. I had to replace about a quarter of my staff every year.
Don't worry, that happens in almost every park.